Hi friends, this video is regarding the general characters of bryophytes. Bryophytes are famously known as the amphibians of plant kingdom. They are known generally by the names of mosses, hornworts and liverworts. Bryophytes are placed in between Thallophyta and Pteridophyta. Pteridophyta are also known as the vascular cryptogams. Bryophytes are embryophytes without seeds and vascular tissues. Since they don't have vascular tissues, bryophytes are called as the atracheophytes. The presence of swimming anthrozoids is an evidence of their aquatic ancestry, which means that they require water for their fertilization. Now, coming to the distribution, Bryophyta is represented by about 960 genera and 24,000 species. They are cosmopolitan in distribution. They can be seen in both temperate and tropical regions, growing at a height of 4,000 to 8,000 feet. In India, Bryophyta can be seen growing abundantly in Nilgiri Hills, Himalayas, Kulu, Manali, Shimla, Darjeeling, Dalhousie and Garhwal. And eastern Himalayas have the richest Bryophyta flora. Few species of Bryophyta include the Rixia, Mercantia, Funaria, which occur in UP, MP, Rajasthan, Gujarat and South India also. In hills, they grow during the summer or rainy season, and winter season is their resting period. In plains, summer season is their resting period. Some bryophytes has been recorded in the geological eras, like the Nucetus yallorensis, which belong to the Cenozoic era, Initia vermicularis, and some species of Mercantia as well, which belong to the Paleozoic era. Coming to the habitat, Bryophyta grow densely in moist and shady places and form thick carpets or mats on damp soils. They can even be seen growing on rocks, barks of trees, especially during the rainy season. Majority of the bryophytic species are terrestrial, but few of them can be freshwater, like the Rixia fluentis, and also Diciocarpus natans and Riella. Bryophytes are not found in sea, but some mosses are found growing in the crevices of rocks and being regularly bathed by seawater. Example include the Grimmia maritime. Bryophytes are found to grow in diverse habitats like sphagnum, which grows as bog, Dendroceros, which is an epiphytic plant, Polytrichum is a xerophyte, Torula is which grows on old walls, Porella platyphylla grows on dry rocks, Buxa as aphylla, and Cryptothallus mirabilis are the saprophytic species of bryophyte. Coming to the general characters, main features of Bryophyta. The plant body is gametophytic, independent, dominant and autotrophic, which can be thalloid or foliose. Plant body is very small. It is of few millimeters to centimeters. Zooxis is the smallest bryophyta, whereas Dawsonia is the largest bryophyta, which is about 50 to 70 centimeters. The leaf of bryophytes is known as axis. Stem is known as phylloid, which are different from the real leaves and stems of angiosperms. Roots are absent and rhizoids perform the functions of roots. Cells are capable to absorb the moisture directly from ground or atmosphere, so they can survive on moist soils as well. The rhizoids can be unicellular, unbranched, or they can be multicellular and branched. Examples for unicellular unbranched include Rixia, Marchantia, Anthoceros. For multicellular branched include Sphagnum and Funaria. Scales can be found in few species which are violet color, multicellular and single cell thicket. The function of scales is they protect the growing tips and retain moisture. Vascular tissues are completely absent. In some bryophytes, few cells known as the hydroids can be seen, which help in the conduction of water, and the cells which help in food conduction, they are known as the leptoids. Cuticle and stomata are also absent. Accessory spores are not found. The vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation, tubers, gemmae, buds and adventitious branches. Sex organs are multicellular and jacketed. There are of two types. Male sex organs are called as anthrozoids. Female are known as egg. The antheridium is flagellated. Single layered wall of neck is found, which has 5 to 6 rows of cells. Internally, it encloses few sterile neck canal cells, and ventral wall is 1 to 2 layered. Venter encloses venter cavity having sterile venter canal cells and fertile egg or oosphere. The sterile internal cells of Archegonia degenerate and they get gelatinized. This gelatinous mass absorbs water. They get swelled into a mucilage, which helps in the opening of lid of neck, which forms a passage to the egg. Water is essential for swimming of male gametes. Fertilization produces embryo inside the archegonium. This embryo forms the sporophyte. Next, coming to the sporophyte. Sporophyte is a parasite on gametophyte. Sporophyte or sporogonium produces the meiospores, which are haploid inside the capsule. On germination, each spore produces gametophyte. The meiospores can directly give rise to gametophyte, or indirectly they may form the juvenile filamentous stage known as the protonema. Bryophytes show heteromorphic alternation of generation, which means that the sporophytic generation is morphologically different from the gametophytic generation. Thank you.